would believe it? Just moments ago, I awakened a legendary talent the world had never seen. Black Tear Summoner. Countless powerful phantoms flashed through my mind. Ancient dragons, abyss demons, spectral war spirits. But just as I was lost in visions of future glory, a piercing quack yanked me back to reality. I looked down. Standing alone in the summoning circle was a dull gray bird, staring blankly with vacant eyes. Everyone else summons divine beasts. I summoned the weakest crow in existence. Pleasure doing business, goodbye. I waved a hand and turned to leave, heading off to keep hunting fluffy rabbits. Wait, the two of them chased after me again. Something else? I frowned, not loving the feeling of being followed. No other reason. We just noticed you have 3 summons, and your damage output is insane. We'd like to pay you to carry us through leveling. Don't worry, we can pay. I thought it over for a moment, then held up one finger. 1,000 yen per hour. Then added, that's 1,000 per person. Payment up front, rest after the session. They agreed without hesitation. So readily, I wondered if I'd priced myself too low. How many fluffy rabbits do you have left on the hunt quest? 43 more. Then let's finish the quest before heading back. Deal? Timer starts now. Sure, let's go. I opened the party menu and sent both of them an invite. Spring Windsword has joined the party. Tender as Water has joined the party. Here's the plan. You two pull the mobs. Just land 1 hit on each, that's all. My summons will handle the rest. Neither of them hesitated. They immediately spread out to start pulling. I did the same, dashing toward the fluffy rabbits nearby, hitting each one with my staff on the run, and funneling them all toward the summons. Congratulations, player. You've reached level 3. Level 3 already, not bad. Quest complete too. Time to turn it in. Right after I handed in the quest, the system notifications rolled in. Fluffy Rabbit Hunt quest completed. Received Copper Coins X50, Basic HP Potion X2, 100 EXP. With these 2 HP potions in hand, the next time I ran into an elite mob, at least I'd have something to keep myself alive. Just as I collected the rewards and was thinking about what to do next, the system chime rang out suddenly. Ding. New quest, hunt wild boars, except I turned to the 2 of them. Did you grab the quest? Got it. We're going to hunt boars now? Yep, let's move. We left the starter village and ran toward the boar territory. About 10 minutes later, we arrived at Boar Plains. Compared to the fields area, there were noticeably more players here. We hadn't gone far when a boar, roughly the size of a real-life one, entered all 3 of our sightlines. Wild boar, level 5. I summoned the night ravens right away. A volley of quacks rang out as 4 ravens appeared above the target and dove in. On my command, all 4 unleashed shadow bolts at the boar simultaneously. The damaged boar immediately locked its aggro onto me. After a running start, its body flashed white. The charge skill. The moment the skill effect appeared, I was already ready. I'd been caught off guard last time by the golden eagle fluffy rabbit. This time I was on full alert. The boar barreled straight at me, and I sidestepped cleanly out of the way. What a graceful dodge. Tender as Water's eyes lit up, watching me slip the attack with perfect composure, eyes practically sparkling. As soon as the skill cooldown cleared, the shadow bolts fired again. Everyone focused on the boar. The boar let out a dying squeal and dropped. Wild boar leather dropped. Plaus earned 15 EXP for killing wild boar. Hey, gear dropped! I rushed over and scooped up the loot. Obtained wild boar armor. Obtained boar tusk. Obtained boar hide. Obtained copper coins X5. Level requirement. I pocketed the leather armor and turned to find the 2 siblings, wearing complicated expressions. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Spring Windsword opened his mouth, clearly wanting to ask something, but couldn't quite bring himself to say it. Hey, what was your old username? Those footwork patterns and the way you dodged just now. Not just anyone can pull that off. You're no ordinary player, I replied, genuinely confused. That's stuff any kid can do. What's there to be surprised about? Stuff any kid can do. Those words kept echoing in Spring Windsword's head, leaving him somewhere between tears and laughter. If any kid can pull off moves like that, does that mean I'm worse than a child? I didn't bother responding to Spring Windsword, and moved forward with the ravens, scanning for more boars. Since there were so many players in the area, I had to keep grinding while pushing deeper into the plains. Let's keep pushing deeper. The mobs should be denser further in. Fewer players too. Let's aim to hit level 5 as fast as possible, then head back to turn in the quest. With that, I pressed further into the zone. 10 minutes later, as another boar went down, the system chimed again. Wild boar defeated. 15 EXP. Congratulations, player. Yes, you've reached level 4. Summon the ravens. A 5th night raven answered the call and appeared before me and the siblings. Spring Windsword and Tender as Water stared blankly at the 5th raven before them, completely at a loss for words to describe how they felt. Let's go. My summons can burst down boars instantly now. Time to pick up the pace. In just a few short hours, I'd already made 5,000 yen. That was more than half a month's income before. The 3 of us pushed forward, pulling as we went, and soon reached the deepest part of Boar Plains. Just ahead was the level 7 wolf forest. Right then, a deep guttural squeal suddenly exploded nearby, far louder than any regular boar. Looking up, a massive boar the size of an ox, blazing with red energy, fixed us with a pair of bloodshot eyes, locked dead onto us. Holy, that boar's enormous! The words had barely left Spring Windsword's mouth when there was no time to react. The boar slammed into him and sent him flying. Before he even hit the ground, his body dissolved into white light. Brew! Tender as Water screamed in shock. That cry instantly drew the tusked boar's attention. The beast changed direction and charged straight at her. Attack, I barked the order. All 5 ravens unleashed their skills at once. 5 shadow bolts hit the boar clean. But in that same moment, the gold and silver tusked boar had already reached Tender as Water. Its tusk drove hard into her gut. Tender as Water dissolved into white light as well. I quickly pulled up the elite boar's stat panel. Enraged tusked boar. Level 8. The raven's shadow bolts had fully enraged the tusked boar. It surged toward me at full speed. When it was only about 2-3 meters away, I used the same trick. Slipped sideways, and just barely dodged while the ravens fired their second volley. Another barrage landed, another chunk of HP gone. The tusked boar went into an even greater rage, and bellowed as it charged again. This time I didn't dodge. I timed it carefully. pivoted into a forward lunge, and drove the staff straight forward, jamming it clean into the boar's mouth. The tusked boar let out an agonized shriek, thrashing its head wildly, trying to shake the staff free. The ravens in the air seized the opening and launched a third wave, 5 shadow bolts raining down squarely on the boar's back. In pain, the boar seemed to realize it couldn't shake me and started backing away, trying to spit the staff out. I was already ahead of it. I planted my stance and lunged in, driving the staff even deeper.